Man, what's going on? It's your boy T-Voka, the host.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your favorite girl in the world, D4, and welcome to yet another edition of Culturally Connected.
We in the building.
Guys, this is what, episode 4 or 5?
No, this is 6.
Oh, your girl is behind. So we've been having too much fun. Episode 6, and y'all, we are here with this year.
Come on.
2025,
Get it twisted.
season 3, episode 6,
Yes.
and we are super excited to have the amazing, the beautiful, the multi-talented,
Man,
the well-decorated.
Come on.
Let me tell you, so in this year, I have a goal to try and memorize more of the things that I have to say about the people that I am interviewing, and I just want to look at my phone and notes less. I'm gonna have to try and do that with the next person because baby girl's list is too long.
Yeah, yes.
Her list is too long, so don't fuss at me, but I need to pull the list out.
Pull it out
because I thought
on that.
that I was about to try and remember this well-decorated, amazing woman, but I wasn't even finna fake with myself. And I had a couple of days to try to memorize it, but it's just too much. It's too much. So tell me when to stop.
All right.
Or do you want to tell the people?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me do it. All right.
Come on, D4.
So are you going to tap in? We're going to have to tag team because I'm going to have to
let's
get
go.
water or
Come on,
something.
let's go.
All right, so key hairstylist for several movies. Let's talk about, does that say Moana?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
Moana? Stranger Things?
Yeah, I remember Strange on FX, right? Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Piano lesson?
Okay, yeah. Piano lessons. Come on. Okay.
Hold on, I skipped some. Fight night.
Yes.
Now listen, that one. Hold
Wait
up.
a minute.
We're gonna talk about that today. We can talk about that today. We're gonna talk about
Captain
Fight
America?
Night. Captain America. What?
Yes.
Okay,
Hold
I'm
on,
going too slow.
That one just came out yesterday, though, right?
That's what I'm saying. The new
so
one.
that's new.
So okay,
that ain't 20
all right,
years ago.
Let me
Okay.
stop going slow. All right, so Captain America, Fight Night, A Mess of Memories, Moana, Stranger Things season 5, I Love Boosters, Piano Lesson, Heal season 2, Iron Claw,
Come on.
You Rock season 2,
Get on up.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Come on.
Wait, I had to throw the X up. That's how you do
Wakanda.
it. I want you to know that I only watched that movie. Not that I only watched that movie. It's just that I'm not a movie person. But when I found out that you were a hairstylist in it, when I know people who are like directly affiliated with the movie, I have to watch it. But I'm just not a big movie person.
Right.
But I had to go see that. So wow, I knew about that. I'm super excited about that. Forever Second Unit.
Come on. Let's go.
Day Shift. Heal
Day
season
Shift.
1. Root Letter. Coming to America. How did I
2.
miss that one? Coming to America 2.
Come on.
Lovecraft Country?
Lovecraft. Yeah.
The Outsiders. 106. The Outsiders. Noel. Just Mercy. Watchmen.
Let's go.
Sextuplets.
Let's go.
How the heck were you sextuplets on Transforming all of that? Oh my God, I can't wait to hear stories. If Loving You Is Wrong.
Come
The
on.
Have and the Have Nots.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh my God. If Loving
ain't
You Is
done.
Wrong.
We ain't done.
Okay, The Misfits and Monsters. Roe versus Wade.
Come on.
Boomerang.
Come on.
The Dirt. The Detective. Night School.
Come
What?
on. Night school, right? Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Kevin Hart. Oh my
Tiffany
God.
Haddish. Yeah,
The
let's
Blocker, The Tale, Pitch Perfect 3. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
So you see that she just not with the black folk.
Yeah.
Boom, bet that up.
Come on.
Okay,
come
I'm
on.
sorry. Into the Ballads. Creed.
Yes.
Captive. I Saw the Light. Pitch Perfect 2.
Come on.
The Final Girl. Search Party. My thumb is getting tired because I'm still scrolling.
Come on.
Get On Up. The
Come on.
Identical. Dakota Summer. 13
on.
Sins. Pawn Shop. Olympus Has Fallen.
Yes.
Shreveport.
Shot in Shreveport,
Shreveport.
Louisiana.
Shreveport.
Come on. True Detective, G.I. Joe Retaliation, Focus, The East, Straight A's, Texas Chainsaw, Playing for Keeps, The Iceman Key, 6-Month Rule, Julia X, Trespass. You thought I was playing when I said that I couldn't remember all this stuff. Y'all thought that I was faking. Y'all thought that I was just trying to be extra. No, for real stuff, I'm still going.
Come on.
Trespass, Butter, Shark Night, Battle Los Angeles, Drive Angry, Season of the Witch, The Gate, Skateland. I hope they better serve beer in hell. That sounds funny. I gotta go watch that. Don't know what it is. Lord of the Streets, Front of the Class, Soul Men, Disaster Movie, The Long Shots, also shot in Shreveport.
Yes.
Let's see. Rise of the Cool of Serpent. I probably messed that name up.
That's right.
Okay. Hood Hostages. Dang, that sounds good. And she was department head on Hood Hostages, baby. Got to note that. There were several department heads. I just noticed that one. A Good Man is Hard to Find. Department head on that one, too. Did you find the remedy on how to find them?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to see if you can put your girl on game.
I did not find the remedy.
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Yes.
Queen Size, Mad Money, Blonde Ambition, The Great Debaters, also shot here in Shreveport.
Yes.
Father of Lies, and Glory Road. Exhale.
Y'all, give it up to my sister, my best friend, y'all. Crystal Woodford in the building.
I told y'all, baby girl is well decorated. Today is all about you, baby girl.
Yes, we celebrate you. Yes.
Like, listen, first of all, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We know that you are super busy. We know that you are headed on your way out the country.
Yes,
For some amazing things. So thank you very much for coming and showing love. And not only for coming and showing love, but just thank you for being so positive. You are well decorated, but you are still so accessible, and you're still so empowering, and anybody can call you, and if you have the opportunity to give them the game or shed light or connect them, that's what you do. And we need more of that. So before we go any further, just got to take our hats off, say thank you, and we just love you and appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Crystal.
So instead of all those things.
Yes, come on, claps in the room.
Yes.
We got. Yeah, shout out to her son today. We got Caleb in the building. What's
Hey, Caleb, you
come
want to
on, right quick. Come on, this Caleb. This is the youngest.
Look at it. You gotta bend down and look in the camera, shout the people out, give them,
Say what's up, man. You wanted to be on camera?
Camera.
That's my nephew, y'all. That's
I told
Caleb,
him
man.
we were gonna give him a little camera time.
That's Caleb, man. That's my nephew.
He couldn't wait to do that.
Couldn't wait to do that, right?
Yeah. Also,
But
too, with
I
this
want to
5,000
know, how does it feel?
Come on.
How does it feel to come back home and just take a breath? And after being involved in such amazing productions, shouts out to the movie that just came out, Captain America, the other day.
Yes.
How does it feel to just come home and like literally just take a breath?
It feels amazing. Every time I come home, first of all, let me just say there's no place like home.
You better
Come on,
talk.
come on.
And when I say no place like home, I mean Shreveport, Louisiana for me.
Come on.
Because this is my home. This is my foundation.
Yes.
And this is where I come to hit the reset button.
All right.
A lot of times it is a busy world out there. It's a lot that's going on. You're with a lot of different people, a lot of different things going on. It's a very, very, very unique world out there.
Right.
But there's no place like Shreveport.
No place.
And I'm talking about the culture. I'm talking about the food. I'm talking about the energy, the vibes. I'm talking about overall, all across the board. There's no place like home. However, my children live here, my mother, so my family still lives in Shreveport. Okay. So it's about hitting the reset button. This is where I come and
Take a breath.
woosah, and then I go back at it.
I love
You
it.
know, so it's almost like living a double life.
I love it. So how did you get into this business? Like, we just read 2 minutes worth of credits, and I'm sure there's some other things that you've done that wasn't listed there.
Right.
What inspired you? Did you just always know that you were going to be in the hair industry? What kind of made you, how did you get here, I should say?
Well, I have always been gifted at doing hair. I will say that. I had a few people that pushed me to actually get a cosmetology license. How I got into the business was through some rappers, Cain and Abel, who was signed to No Limit
Come on.
back in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all
Cain
know
and
we
Abel,
used to
yeah.
do
Cain and Abel.
Shaking
Wow.
like a dog, wobble, baby, twerk it,
Hey.
baby, wobble on the wobble. Shout out to you
Okay.
guys. I love y'all so much. I'm still going hard, 20 years in the game.
Wow.
And it's because of you guys. They gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. When I met those guys, I was modeling in Shreveport and just doing like networking, showing them around. But they stayed in contact with me. And they said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I can do this and I can do that. We can all do everything.
Right.
But they said, find one thing that you can do. And when you figure it out, call us and let us know.
Wow.
So I went to cosmetology school. I knew I was good at that. My mom pushed me, my cousins, my family pushed me. I had that gift because I've been doing my own hair since I was 12.
Okay.
So I've always had that gift. However, I did not want to do hair. I had the gift, but I didn't want to do it.
It's funny that God will kind of tell us what it is. And the thing that we don't want to
chase
do
you.
is the one thing that, oh, girl, I told you
It's
to get
the
out my business
easiest.
early. I told
It's
you.
the easiest for you to do.
Yeah.
It's the easiest
And it's
for
the
you
one
to
that
do.
we don't want to do.
And it's the one that we try to do. I was going to go be a massage therapist. And, you know,
Stuff that you-
Mom was like, go to school for hair first, for cosmetology first. And then when you graduate, go back for massage therapist. I said, okay. But God, that wasn't his plan at all. 1 month after cosmetology school, 1 month after I got my license, I was working on films with Cain and Abel.
Wow.
1 month.
So look at what happened when you listened and submitted.
Absolutely.
Listening and submission is a
Yes.
big part of the plan.
Yes.
And so when you can
Yes.
just stop, and because that's where a lot of people are creatives. We, like you
Yeah.
said, we have so many different things that we could do, but look at what listening and
Yeah.
submission could do.
And I will also say, stay connected to the people that you're connected to. Stay connected.
That's why this is called culturally connected. 'Cause
Yes.
you have to stay connected.
It's all
Stay
about the connection.
connected to the
Yes.
people
Come on,
that you're
come on,
connected
Crystal.
to.
Yes.
Because you never know where that can lead you.
Right.
I stay connected with those guys. They wanted to know how was cosmetology school going. So when I graduated, my first 5 movies as the department head of hair was with those guys.
Wow.
Now, we'll say this. The first movie, I had a couple of departments that I was doing. I was over hair, makeup, costume, and I was holding the boom. I was holding the microphone after
In
I
there.
touched them up.
Gotta
Come
get
on,
gotta
come on.
gotta get it in there.
But it's okay because it allowed me to see different departments
You had to
and what I
learn.
did not want to do.
yeah, that is
come on,
so
come on.
good.
And that was a blessing you
Speak
was
to
able
that,
to do that.
because so often
Absolutely.
we just do stuff because we see other people doing it,
Correct.
right? Or because we have the ability to do it.
And you think, oh, I can do that. That's no problem. I can do that. Listen, try to hold that boom microphone for about 15 minutes and they can't figure out their lines and your arm's sitting there shaking. That day, I was like, cut.
I ain't doing
can't do
sound.
this. This is not for me. Got to have some good upper body strength.
Yeah, for real. It's a job.
That's
It's a
good.
job.
So becoming a part of the industry and becoming a key hairstylist 1 month
Yes.
after receiving your artist, when was it that you realized, like, I'm that chick? Like, I know, like, you were in, like, I'm that chick in this industry, and not that chick in like a snobbish way or anything of that sort, but you know, when other people got to realize the person that you are, like, oh, she's this person, she was the head to do this and that, and you're dealing with
you know
celebrities.
what's crazy? What's funny is, so I had been in the business. I started, I want to say in 2006. So I've done a couple of projects.
Okay.
I do a few projects throughout the year. My mom did not believe I had a real job. So it's funny that you say that, because to certain people, this is not a career.
Right.
Talk about
To
it.
them.
Right.
You know, because I'm
entertainment.
creating a lane that no one has heard of
Come on.
in Shreveport.
In Shreveport, just in this area.
Right.
Just in this
Just in this
area.
area.
Right, in this area,
Because
right.
I was the first person
Come on.
from Shreveport
Talk.
Come
to
on.
break into the film industry doing hair and makeup and
Pat your
costume.
back on the
Come
show.
on.
Come on.
The
yes,
first person.
yes.
Yeah.
First.
Yes.
That's in Black History
That's why
Month.
we-
Yes.
right,
Yes,
that's
in
why
Black
it was
History
very
Month.
important
Yes.
that we got you here, because
definitely.
we don't toot our own horns enough. A lot of the
Right.
time
Yes.
we're quick to, you know, pay homage, and that's all great and it's amazing. But
Yes.
that says a lot. So it was your mom not realizing that this was a real job that kind of
Oh, it wasn't. What do you really do? Why do you got to go out of town so much? You know, and I'm like, you've seen them W-2s for some years.
you still not a
you
believer?
still not believing. But it wasn't until it was a movie that was shot in Shreveport.
Come on, let's talk about that one. That was a
Olympus
good
Has
one.
Fallen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Huge movie where the White
Yeah.
House was being taken over by the terrorists.
Right.
Angela
story.
Bassett and Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
If you have not seen it, please go check it
Yes,
out.
go watch it.
We
yeah.
shot it. I
I
want
wonder
to
if
say.
it's on Tubi.
I'm not sure if it's on Tubi.
You the
It's
Tubi
out
fan?
there, though.
I know. You know, I am a Tubi.
And then
I'm
they
gonna go see it.
duplicated it
We're gonna go
multiple
Tubi on that.
times.
Right.
We're gonna be on
But
TV on
Olympus
that.
Has Fallen is the show. So they built the White
see
House
that.
in Shreveport, and I said, "Mom, won't you make some gumbo? Mama
on.
can throw down, okay?"
Yes,
I
can
said,
cook,
"Mama,
chef, one of the chefs. Yes.
Oh, she's amazing. I said, "Mama, make some gumbo for us and bring it to my trailer." She said, "Okay." So she did. She came to set. I said, "Come to set and see what the White House looked like in the inside." It was stage 2000 across the street from Sam's Town. So she's like, "How is that the White House?"
Right.
I'm like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. You have to
Be a part of
be
it.
a part of it to understand and to know.
That's why exposure is so important.
That's why exposure is
Exposure
so
is
important.
educating.
You know, and it's been so many times where I'm like, "Oh, come and do this, come," and people don't get it. If they don't get it, they don't get it. You know. So Mama came to set, and she and director was Antoine Fuqua. He say, "Sit in my chair. Put the headphones on. This is the monitor." So he's showing her what.
How it goes.
Yeah, and he said, "When I call action, they're gonna take off running, and you'll see from the monitor what you will see on the big screen." She said, "Okay." So he called action, and they took off running, and you just see a tear drop down her eye. And I'm like, "Mama, what is wrong with you?" She's like, "You really do have a job." I said, "This is the moment
This is it.
where she have realized that I do really work." And
I
it's a
love
thing.
it. I absolutely
She's
love
like,
it.
"Oh, you really are somebody." And I was able to take her to California to the red
Yes.
carpet. It was our first time ever going to Los Angeles to a premiere
Yes.
for Olympus Has Fallen, and it was amazing.
But also too, sis, before you say something deep forward, tell them. Let's go into deep on the Olympus. Like they even came to Mom House. Like the
Oh, yeah.
actors
oh yeah,
came to Mom
wow.
House.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
the
Oh
pool
yes, 'cause they
party.
probably like that
Yes.
gumbo, huh?
They not only do they
No,
like the gumbo,
yeah.
but
Mama got a
before
pool
they
party,
was
yes.
addicted to the gumbo. Mama throw down. Mama got a
Yes.
club built in the backyard.
Club, yes.
So the whole crew for Olympus Has Fallen
Yes, came through.
would come to Mama House and have a good time in the backyard. She would cook. They would play cards and listen to music.
I love
And that was
it.
their duck off. That was their reset. Like
Right.
I have a reset when I come
Yes.
to Shreveport.
Yes.
It was their reset. It was
So
Mama
that was just so
House.
dope, yes, to have her mother house
Yeah.
these celebrities and other crew people from all over the world.
Yeah,
Wow.
You
absolutely.
know, at that time, you know, and this is way back when
Not when
we'd
social
even,
media
right,
it
first,
wasn't-
right, and we didn't even
internet
know
wasn't
we didn't even
even
know that
a
Olympus
thing.
Has Fallen was even being down here filming. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
If,
That's
if
the
you
good
didn't know,
thing about Shreveport.
Facts.
It's like big enough to be
Right.
big enough,
Right.
but it's still
Yeah.
small enough to be very intimate.
Absolutely.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
facts,
To where you
yeah.
can still duck
Yes.
off. So in this whole career thing and being able to take your mom to the red carpet and things of that
Yeah.
sort, I know you had to encounter some pretty big celebrities. Like I have a hard,
yes.
I haven't, I've only met one person, one of my fan out moments. Now, when I meet Queen B, I'm probably gonna fan out because
Queen
that's my
B.
girl, right? When I meet Idris, that's my crush.
Okay, then.
So I'm gonna probably fan out a little
chocolate
bit.
on chocolate.
Chocolate on
Okay.
chocolate. Can't you just
Oh, not chocolate on chocolate.
the white teeth? Tell you
Oh,
can't. Anyway,
chocolate on
this is my moment.
Okay, my bad. I'm
hey
sorry.
Idris.
I'm sorry.
Hey Idris. Boy. But how do you? And so I had. How do you not fan out? Right, so you
Oh,
met.
wow.
I've had the opportunity to meet some amazing people, but I have a method that I do that kept me from fanning out. I want to know, what do you do, or how do you not fan out? And I want to know, who was your, if there was a time that you fanned out, who was your fan out moment?
Oh my God. Let's see. I don't know if I've really had a oh, well, you know what? When I did The Great Debaters and I saw Denzel Washington, I think my heart skipped a couple of beats. However,
You had to keep it professional.
you know, I never get out the profession.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I do understand, yet and still, when I go to that location and I clock in, it's work. Right. It's all about work. It's all about getting the job done. It's all about getting the characters created in a timely manner, because we are costing production
Right.
millions of dollars by the minute.
Wow.
So it's all about work. you know, getting the job done. But I do have them moments where it's like, that really is that person. Oh, they don't really look like that. You know, they may be a little shorter.
Right. I always am so surprised to see they're smaller in person.
Yeah. So you do have those moments where you just staring at them like, this is the person that I've been looking at my whole life, you know?
Right.
But at the same time, you understand that they're human.
Facts.
They're human.
They are.
And at the end of the day, they just want cool human people around them. Mm-hmm. A lot of times they don't want a bunch of yes people around them.
Right. They want realness.
They want realness.
Yeah.
They want realness. And something about them, Louisiana, Creole,
They
gumbo, Shreveport people,
Come on.
they love her. But, you know, it's...
So what's been your favorite project, or what's been the most exciting?
my
I know it's
God.
probably hard to attack one,
Oh,
but
that's unfair to
I
say
know,
that.
but
I know her favorite one.
you know,
Yeah.
So
Tell
I
me
want
my
him to
favorite.
tell
I
you.
want him to tell
She
me my
based-
favorite.
Because I don't know if
Nope.
y'all paid attention to it or not, but this is T Vocal's best friend, right? So he knows, they know, she know.
I get to see the behind the scenes. I get to see when she's in her trailer, you know what I'm saying, and she's like has these different celebrities, actors come on, and she's doing their hair, and I'm like right there FaceTiming. Also too, shout out to you, because when my music do come out, whatever, she plays it and she let people hear it, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate you that for like.
That's what it's
Yeah.
about. It's about being connected.
Yeah.
People in Atlanta, the only reason Atlanta is the hip hop mecca, the black entertainment mecca that they are, in my opinion, is because they support.
They support each
connected
other.
together. They
Listen.
connect. They support.
That is so important. You have to connect and support each other. That's the only way to make it.
Yeah.
That's
way
the
to
only
make
way
it.
to
And anyone
survive.
that you've seen that has made it, they're going to tell you that's the way that they made it.
They have-
because
yeah, absolutely.
somebody reached back and grabbed them because they were afforded an opportunity. And so, that's what we got to do. And
That's
so I
what we have
really
to.
appreciate, because how much of that didn't take anything out
At
of
all,
you
right.
to put on your friend's song, because it's, for one, it's some quality. We ain't telling y'all to be supporting bull crap out here.
Come on, right.
But it's something quality. So what does it take
Yes.
for you to put that song on while you're in
Right.
your element, while you're vibing
Right.
and doing things of that sort? So I really, really appreciate the fact that
Oh,
y'all
absolutely.
are always connecting
Yeah.
and,
It's important.
just showing love.
And
It's
also
so
too, the reason why, guys, we are here on this set, it started with Crystal hit me up one day, telling me I want you on set for this short film, huh? Yes, I need you down here. Just come down. We're gonna figure out what you're gonna do. All right, I came, but I was so excited because also too, before the short film, my sister already been doing major things already.
Yeah.
And just to see her, and also I got to get to that question too. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I got a opinion in it. You got 30 more seconds.
So the reason why y'all see all these things, and I do everything in a production eye because of Crystal giving me the opportunity to sit behind the scenes, see where everything, from hair, from them putting up the clothing, lighting, the film, everybody. So that was so dope. And also I got to do 2 short films, and those 2 short films, guys, were the top 20 in the film prize.
So it's all about
I produced.
exposure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
All
also
about
too,
exposure.
yes, and the first one that she did was we had William from Girlfriend. So that was dope. It was called Mother's Day. Is it right? Was it Mother's Day?
Mother's
Yeah,
Day,
Mother's Day. Yes. So it was called Mother's Day. So if y'all check it out, it's a short film called Mother's Day, but it's so dope. But I'm gonna tell y'all her favorite movie, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Tell
Now,
me.
I believe this is it. Get On Up. I'm gonna say why, because her and Chadwick Boseman had a great friendship while on set, and it like spread it after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of looked up to her like, dang, I'm gonna be with. I like you. You know what I'm saying? So that was so dope. So, and also too, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. So I felt like that was one of one of your favorite movies, I believe, because of that. Because outside of the movie, they built a relationship, so that was pretty dope to me. So
that is one of my favorite movies.
Come on. Yeah.
And not only that,
Yeah.
because every day was like a concert.
yes, you're right. That's what I go
Because
to. Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman played James Brown
Right.
in the movie Get On Up.
Right.
So
And those other characters.
to
man,
see
those
James
actors.
Brown in concert every single day was amazing. And our relationship was phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
We built a really good friendship,
Mm-hmm.
Chad and I.
So what would you say is your favorite? Since that's one of your favorites.
That
It don't seem
is-
like he quite hit the nail on the head.
I can't even say what my favorite is because it's so many. Fight Night is definitely in the top.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Fight Night.
Let's talk about
Yes.
that experience
Fight
because
Night.
Yes, that
I
was
follow
awesome.
you on social media,
That
and
was
so,
so awesome,
you
man.
you posted some
God.
clips of what you could post and things of that sort.
Oh, my
so I
God.
kind of felt like I was a part of the journey.
Yes.
Also, thank you for that, girl, because I be living through you, girl. So, how was that experience? Because it seemed like it was so much fun. Terrence Howard, number one, is a who I know
It
in real
was
life.
amazing.
So, name some of the celebrities that's on Fight
So
Night.
Fight Night has Samuel Jackson, Kevin Hart, Taraji P. Henson, Don Cheetah,
Wow.
Lori Harvey, Chloe Bailey. Who am I missing? I'm sorry, I'm missing some.
Whose hair did you do?
I did some of
all of
everybody
them.
here.
but the one that got
Give me
talked
the
about
top
the
three.
most was the one that got talked about the most, and she did it. And I'm definitely gonna pat you on the
Yeah,
back.
that's what I'm trying to get to.
Which one?
Come on, Terrence Howard.
Oh my God!
If
So
y'all didn't see that
listen,
curl
this-
and flip he had,
the
man,
curl
come
and
on.
flip was
Come on.
designed by
Come on.
Andrea Mona Bowman.
Come on, all
I
right.
Shouts
never
out
want to
to
take
Mona.
nobody's
Okay, all right,
credit.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
Which is her cousin?
Yes,
She was
yes.
on the first.
She was on our first
Come on,
episode
of this
season.
year. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, she was on our first
Come
episode
on,
of the season.
Shreveport.
Come on, yes,
Stands
yes,
up.
stands up,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So Fight Night, what I loved about Fight Night, y'all, was it was 1970s.
Yeah.
Anytime there's an opportunity
Okay.
to do a futuristic or a period piece,
Yeah.
Right.
or a fiction, something that's just made up. You know what I mean? That's what I love. Modern day is easy.
Yeah.
Anybody can do 2025 hair, 2015 hair, but in order for you to go back to the 70s, you have to do research.
Yeah.
You have to know the products and the tools that was used.
Yes.
You know, so to create a lot of those pieces for that movie and to put them on the characters and to see them come to life.
So, what are some of the styles that you had to tap into from the 70s?
Afros. Afros. And can I just tell you, I do a lot of the background. I do a lot of the stunt players that have to look like actors. I have to do a lot of the stunt players that are getting attacked, getting shot, you know, that may be falling out of buildings or anything like that. So it's very strategic, certain things with them, because they're already, sometimes you have to put padding under their wigs. Sometimes you have to, you know,
get some
different things that you would have to know in order to maintain to stunts, like to cover your stunt actors. So it's very important. But I wanted to mention 2024 people coming in and us transforming them into 70s.
Right.
When you have people that come in with locks down to their ankles and that's blonde and their braids and locks, and because they're on another show. So that's where I'm the transformation specialist. That's where I come in.
Come on, the transformation
better.
special. Oh, that's a new thing now. Let me
Come
get your
on
shirt.
So that's
Transformation.
why I'm the transformation specialist, because the director or the actor
Come on,
or the
specialist.
producer may have a certain look that they want.
Yeah.
And you can create it.
And I can create it. However, I have to find the happy medium depending on what this actor hair look like right now.
Right.
What are they gonna? Are we swimming through water? What do we have to go through? You know what I
Right,
mean? Do
right.
they have doubles? So it's all of those conversations, and then you have the happy medium that makes everybody happy, and then you go with that.
I love it.
So just call me the happy medium.
The happy medium. I
The
love it.
happy
The
medium.
happy medium. I
We
love
need the transformation specialist
Yes.
and the happy medium on shirts.
it.
Yes.
I need that. Make sure we get that. And
It's a couple of.
Yeah,
we need us a shirt line on our show because we be making up a lot of shirts.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
we need to have it. Yeah,
so
so,
we've talked about pretty much the great things, right? We've talked
Yes.
about all of the warm, fuzzy feelings, but we know that that's not life all the time.
Come on.
What are some challenges that you faced being a Black woman in this industry, or just challenges in in general, being a mom or whatever? What are some challenges that you face in being a part of the industry?
So the biggest challenge in the industry for me is to be being a single mother. My children were born into the industry, so I was already into the industry, so being a single mother in the industry is the biggest challenge to this day. It's been 20 years and it's still the biggest challenge because it's never easy leaving your loved ones. Right. It's almost like being in the Army where you have to be gone for 6 months to a year sometime, and then you come back or you may come and visit. So that's kind of how it is. We have a schedule like doctors. We have to be able to just go when the call is made. So the hardest thing for me is to get up and go, and to be away from my family for so long. Yeah. And when you're on these sets, you're on there for 12 to 16 hours. Sometimes I believe The Great Debater is the most hours I've done, maybe 22 hours in a day.
Wow.
So you're around these people more than your own family. So they become your family now, and then you have to leave them because the show ends.
Right.
And then you get a new family. And that's kind of how it is. But the biggest challenge is to be away from my real family. Right. Although we have, this person that reminds us of our uncle or our cousin or our brother, it's important to go home and hit the reset button.
It's very important to do that.
You have to.
So I was just, and that segues into my next question. So how do you take care of you? I know as women, we always, we put on our Superwoman cape and we make it happen. Listen, I shredded mine. I didn't want to just take it off. I didn't want to just take it off and put it in the closet. I shredded it all because I'm not your Superwoman. I don't want to. Come on.
Come on.
Hey.
Come on. Hey. Come on.
And she can sing.
Yes, she can.
Come on. But yeah, so hey. So how do you find your happy medium? How do you find your happy place? What is your work-life balance? What are the things that you do we know that you come home to hit the reset button, but when you come home, you really kind of still mama, right? Because you've been still doing those things, but it's a reset because it's refreshing to get that air and stuff from family.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it that you do for you?
So what I do for me to hit my reset button, one of the things that I do is artwork.
Okay.
I paint.
I love it.
So not only do I make unique pieces that I don't know if you guys know, but I made over 80 pieces for Coming to America.
Talk about that. Let's talk about that. Don't
80
get off
hair
of that.
pieces for Coming to America. Most of the Nextdorians wore my hair pieces. Those pieces were originally made for another TV show called The Outsiders on HBO. They had a Comic-Con scene and they wanted some unique pieces. And I kind of found my niche in it and went crazy with all of these hair pieces. Then I just had them and I was like, well, what do I do with them now? And my next show happened to be Coming to America, where the department head needed some additional pieces for the different tribes that was in the movie. And I had buckets of them. And so she said, well, just let me see them. And she was just like, oh my God. So we used them for Coming to America. Now they're all on 3D paintings. So I would draw and paint and attach those pieces from Coming to America on these paintings. So that's one way I reset myself and balance my mental space and my time and continue to be creative as well.
And make that money on.
And make that money on.
Make that money on. I love it.
Soon, and very soon, those girls, I have 50 of them now, 50 paintings. They will be in a museum pretty soon.
Yeah.
Come on, I
So-
love it.
And she will have
I
some
really
paintings
want
here
us
as well.
Yes.
We need a museum. I just don't know why there isn't a museum in Shreveport.
Come
Like
on.
there's kind of
would
like a
love to
couple of,
open a
but
museum in
we
Shreveport.
need to really have a
Yes.
museum. And like what I like about museums that I've visited other places, and I know this totally off, but we need freaking museums. But you can
Yeah.
change exhibits out,
Yeah.
you know, and you have your main things. But how amazing would it be to be able to showcase you and your painting for a month at the museum?
And how amazing would it be to go into a museum and to see all this artwork that look like you?
look like me?
Come on. Inspiration.
That's even more
That's
amazing.
inspiration.
Because that
Yeah.
exposes and shows these
Yeah.
kids that, hey, these are people who look like me or from the same place that I'm from.
Right.
Who's did this, who's done this,
Right.
so I can do it as well.
Right. I've never seen a painting that looked like me. And it's hard to paint me, I know.
Period. All right. So, what are some other things that you do? Is there any other things? Painting.
Wigs, I do everything.
Okay.
Everything. You name it. I do everything. But like Cain and Abel say, name one thing. Name one thing. I can't tell you this. Like in high school, I did 2 years for fashion design.
Okay.
Because people are like, well, why are you so fashionable all the time? If you just do that, why don't you do? Well, that was my first love.
Mm-hmm.
And I did want to do the art institution in Dallas.
Yeah.
But I end up hitting a curveball. It didn't happen that way. I don't think I turned out too bad, though.
And that's how you know that, because you have these aspirations of things that you wanted to do.
Yes.
However, you still have ended up on an amazing, effortless. I'm not saying
Yes.
effortless like it's been an easy road, because you've definitely done your due diligence and your work.
I just make
but
it
it's
look effort.
you make it look effortless,
Yeah.
but it's so purposeful. Right? Like how
It
you
is.
segue from one part to another.
It
Like
is.
you did this for this project, but boom, you ended up
Right.
just kind of falling over into the next project. What would you speak to, or what would you say to other people who may want to get into the hair industry, who
Wow,
may
okay.
want to do these things, but just feel like it's so far-fetched? Because from Shreveport, to be in Shreveport, a place where you don't see this all the time, you have to have some extreme faith. You have to be kind of delusional or crazy
Come
to
on.
believe that
so glad you're
you can
saying
put
that.
yourself in a place that you can't see.
Come on.
So what would you speak, or what would you say to people, no matter if they're hairstyle, makeup artists, what would you say to help them through that?
Wow, I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because I wanted to bring up when I was in cosmetology school,
Okay.
before the industry came to Shreveport and before Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans. So my first day at cosmetology school, our instructor asked for everybody to stand up and say where you see yourself within the next 5 years. And so everyone stood up, and it got to me. I stood up. I said, I'm going to be a celebrity hairstylist. And my entire class laughed. Everybody laughed, because that was unheard of in Shreveport. I didn't know where it came from. I didn't know that I was really going to do it.
Come on.
But I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Manifestation.
Exactly. Mind you, 1 month after I got my cosmetology license, I started working in what I manifested the first day that I went to cosmetology school. During this time is when Hurricane Katrina hit. During this time is when everything shifted to Shreveport.
Right.
During this time, right after the laughter, the movies shifted to Shreveport. Right after that, although I started in Baton Rouge and New Orleans, so when I did my first major film in Shreveport, which was called Blonde Ambition with Jessica Simpson, Luke Wilson, Andy Dick, Jessica Simpson, and I
Luke
did
Wilson, man,
Willie
like-
Nelson's hair. I was
Wow.
Willie Nelson's hairstylist.
Wow.
Man, I gotta
The
meet him.
Willie Nelson.
I gotta meet
The
Willie.
Willie Nelson.
The.
I was his hair. I braided his long
No
braid.
way.
So I'm trying to understand, and that's another thing. And I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt your story, but that's another thing that people need to realize that, and what I really want to speak to. You're not just doing black hair, although
No.
black
Right.
hair is
I do
very
hair.
important because of the fact of the. I think that black hair is important because of the lack of representation in the industry.
Absolutely.
So for that, it's good, but for a stylist, it's not okay for you to just be able to do black hair. You have to be able to
Oh,
do
right.
hair. Do you
Yes.
know how big it is to talk
Well,
about Willie Nelson haircut?
then
Yeah,
braiding.
I mean, I've done all of those guys, but you know, John Boyd, I've done his to cut his hair. But when you say black hair, you're putting yourself in a box to only do black hair.
Talk about
So if I only did black hair, there's no way I would be able to work on Wakanda Forever,
Wow.
because those were a different it's different hair. It wasn't black hair or white hair.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you want to go there.
Right.
So when I say I do hair, I do hair.
Wow. The
It's
art
not.
of it.
It's the art of
Not
hair.
the hairstyles.
I do all textures of hair, not just the C4, not just the 1, 2, 3. I do all textures of hair.
Baby, I ain't even heard no C4.
Now you did on Culture Connected TV. C4
Yes, I
classified.
do all textures of hair, all genre, any type of hair. Yes,
Okay.
I can do whatever needs to be done on it.
C4.
Listen, I love it. I love it. So, what do you have coming up next? I know you have some amazing things that are coming up.
Oh,
So, I
yes.
want you to, because first of all, I have to let y'all know that there are some Marvel things that she has been a part of that we can't even talk about.
Can't even talk about
Because
it.
that's how exclusive,
Right.
Marvel, they own all they
C4
stuff.
classified.
She G14 classified over here. And the government got some stuff going on. We ain't trying to fool with them folks. So
We don't want no problem. We want no
we don't
smoke.
want
No smoke.
No smoke.
We love it.
We don't want any
don't want no
smoke.
smoke.
But for
Yes.
what you
No
can
smoke.
say,
Come on, what you
talk
can say.
to us about the amazing things that you got going on. Baby
I'm
girl
excited.
met that 5 o'clock deadline yesterday to get that it wasn't even no passport. What was it?
Visa, my
She
work
She
visa.
needed a work visa.
Work visa.
Not a passport.
A
A work
visa.
My goal is to get a passport, but she had to go get her work visa.
Yeah, you gotta
so
say-
so,
I want
so
both.
talk to us about what you have coming up.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So I am headed back to Atlanta tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
And then I will be going to Cape Town, South Africa
Come
Global
on,
grind.
Cape Town.
Global
for a little
Africa.
while. Yeah.
Yes.
Overseas. I will be going overseas.
Man, this is amazing.
So how is it
Bring back a
when
shirt.
you're over in other areas and when you're experiencing
It's
different
different.
cultures?
It's different.
Are
I
you
don't
embraced?
mind. It just depends on where you are.
Okay.
It just depends on where you are. I did do a movie. It wasn't even overseas. It was just in Albuquerque. And I feel like I was the only African American person in the whole city.
Wow.
So it was a lot of people that was following me around with cameras, and it wasn't because they thought I was Beyonce, okay? But it just depends. It's different.
Right.
It's different. I don't mind. I'm there to get the job done, do what I need to do, stamp my name, make my
Yes.
city proud, make
Come
my
on.
family proud,
Yes,
come
that's
home
what it's
safely.
about. That's what it's about.
Come
Get home safe.
home
Come
safely.
on.
That's
And the awards
big.
will come with it.
That's dope.
A
So
shout out to Fight Night for the NAACP award.
yes,
We're
Come on.
nominated.
Yes,
right now.
they
all
are.
of that.
Yes.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on.
And I was just
Yes.
about to say, right after you said, and the awards will come. So that was perfect
Yes.
segue. What went through your mind when you got the call saying that you guys got that award?
Can I just tell you that I knew we were going to be nominated?
As
Come
you
on, come on.
should.
Because the
As you
hairstyles
should.
and Fight Night is so phenomenal.
Man.
And for you to repeat a period, everybody can't do period because you got to know the shapes. You got to know the shapes, and the shapes can look like 2025 because people still wear afros today.
Facts, right.
Some people still got Jerry curls.
Come on,
you know.
yeah.
But
Activate
just
'em.
knowing your history, knowing the shapes and the different things of that nature, and it looks real. It looks, authentically real.
Yeah.
So I felt like we really did. We were submitted for a couple of other awards as well, but nominated for the NAACP.
That's big.
And I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
It's my first NAACP.
Come on.
Is it? Yeah, my first NAACP.
Is it? Yeah. But a lot more are coming. So I kind of interrupted you a second ago. You were telling us a piece of advice of what you would give, the information you would give to someone who was looking to get into the industry or to just follow their dreams as a whole.
Just don't give up.
Yeah.
Just don't give up. Like, be able to learn, be willing, be wanting to learn, want to learn different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Open
And
to
whatever
it.
it is that you want to do, just do it.
Nike up.
Don't give up, and don't tell everybody what you're doing, because everybody is not going to be rooting for you.
Silence.
Move in silence. Let them know after Coming to America is out. Let them know when Captain America came out yesterday. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all Captain America.
Talk.
Facts.
And my name were in the
But
credits.
yes, I was a key hairstylist on Captain America, which came out yesterday. Captain America: Brave New World. But move in silence. Stay true to you, who you want to be and who you are.
Yeah.
And love yourself.
Because ain't nobody else
Love
gonna do it.
got to.
yourself. Don't
Gotta
go
love
looking
yourself.
for
Yes.
it. Don't go
'Cause you're
looking
gonna
for
go the wrong way.
validation from other people.
Talk.
Come on.
Know who you
get
are,
hurt.
know whose you are.
Yes.
And stay true.
Who and whose.
Who and whose you are,
Who
and stay
and
true to you.
whose. Another
Absolutely.
T-shirt.
That's another shirt.
That's
Another
a T-shirt.
That's another shirt.
Golly.
Who and who. Take note. Yeah.
Yes.
Who and
got
who.
shirts.
Yes.
Because we forget that.
Absolutely.
We forget who we are and whose we are.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons we forget that is because we have our nose in social media. We be
Yeah,
looking at
you gotta
other
get away
people.
from that.
We be looking at
Half
other
of that
people.
is not even real.
It's fake.
It's not even
It's-
the reality shows is not real. Half of social media is not real. Just stay true to who
Stay
you
true
are.
to you.
Don't
Stay
try
connected to
to
it.
size yourself up with who's on social media.
Right.
Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Stay true to, because only you had that dream when you was a 5-year-old little girl and you knew what that dream was.
Talk about it.
Go back to that. Go back to skipping in the rain. Go back to where you had real dreams like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. Go back to what you really wanted to be and stop existing. Live and don't exist.
Right.
Do what you really want to do.
That's good.
Because one thing we can't ever get back is time.
Period.
You can never get that time back. So whatever you want to do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow.
Nike
Don't wait
up.
till next week. Just do it. Do it alone. Do it broke. Do it scared.
Come on.
Do it crying.
Talk to him, Crystal.
If you can't walk, do it crawling.
Come on.
But do it.
But
do it.
do it. It doesn't matter. Just do it.
Yes. Yes.
Just go. Don't be scared of don't even tell people. Just go. Just do it.
Speak to him. Crystal.
Bet on you.
Yes.
Bet on you.
Bet on you.
Well,
Bet on
listen,
you.
and on that note,
Come on. And on that note,
on that note, that was heavy. I don't want to put nothing else on you.
plug in. So here's the thing.
Right,
Come
right.
on. Come on.
Plug. So
Yes.
here's the thing.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much for coming
I appreciate
and
you
talking
guys.
to us. And thank you for just so
Long
much for
time
being who you are and for just
thank you.
walking such an amazing journey. We love you. We see you. We appreciate
Setting
the
the
representation.
standard, being the
We thank
example.
you that you even
Yes.
care to represent the city. Like you
Facts,
said
right.
something key. You
What?
said you like to get the job done and you want to represent your city and your family well.
Yes.
And that's not at the heart of what a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to make that at the heart of what I do and everything that I do. And I love to meet other people who move in that type of
Mm-hmm.
heart posture, because Shreveport is so amazing. We have
is.
It really
such
is.
amazingness that comes from our
Yes.
city. So
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love you. Tell the people where they can follow you on social media.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at thegirltha_ GYRL_ LA Sport Beauty _ Facebook Crystal Woodford, and TikTok Crystal Woodford Transformation Specialist.
Come on here, transformation specialist.
Specialist. I
What you
love
got, T Vocals? You got anything before we get out of here?
Oh man, I'm just excited for what God is continuing to do in your life, sis.
such a preacher.
Man.
Hey, it's the God in me.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's the God in me. I keep him
Shout out,
wherever.
Pops.
Yes. Shout out to I keep him wherever I go. But yes, your journey has been to me inspiring. To push, to keep going. That the sky is the limit. Keep pushing, no matter, because I've been there through the tough, through everything with you. I mean, we family, and I'm just thankful to know you. I'm thankful for you to be on our platform. I'm thankful for you to even accept, because also too, when we did Moana, Crystal was in town, but she had to leave like the next day, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to get you too, because it's like they're never in town at the same time.
Blessed
Like
and
this
blessed.
is like, yes, they're
Blessed and
those
blessed,
two
yeah.
ladies are never in our town at the same time, but they was able to be at the same time, and then it was just crazy. Like you had to leave like right then, and then here come
Mona was
Mona.
leaving
She
the day
gone.
out.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out
Yeah.
to Mona, you know what I'm saying? She's overseas right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she's overseas, and she's doing what she's doing on film. But I'm thankful for you to be on our platform. I appreciate you. This is straight God's time, and that you're here because you're leaving to go back out again. And that's
Yes.
one thing when you do
Yes.
have busy friends, you know, it's a bittersweet, because we get to enjoy each other for a minute, and then after that, you know, hey, they gotta go. Or just like me, because at one time I was full-time musician. I was traveling all over the world, so it was like, hey sis, hey, I gotta go now.
Right.
So it just vice versa. I'm thankful for you, and continue to do what you do.
Thank you.
And me and D4 are gonna be there along the way, and also too, you
appreciate
know, don't go and slide that on in when you do get your red carpet there. We need to be there with you.
I
you
got my
know.
own interviewing people. Let them
You hear
know.
me? Go tap us
We
in on
should
that
have
red
had one in
carpet.
Shreveport for Captain America.
Should have.
We
Could
should have. We should have.
And it's not too late.
It's not too late.
It'll have to happen
When you
tomorrow
get
or
back.
today.
Oh,
oh, yeah,
I
that is.
gotta leave.
Oh
Yeah, we ain't got that much power right
That's all
now.
right. We got next time, but we actually kind of do. We have access right across the street.
Facts, we
could
do,
have
yeah.
did a red
Yes.
carpet
Oh, that
at
would've
Robinson
been
Film
lovely.
Festival,
And I got
we
my
could have
red
had
carpet
a
right now.
reception right across the street
Oh,
here at
that
our
would've been
space.
lovely.
So,
I know.
so we can definitely work on that for something that you have new.
Yeah.
T Vocals and I got a couple movie ideas we need to sit down and talk to you
on.
about,
Yes,
so we
yes.
can go ahead
You
and
know,
get
I
that
love
produced
it.
on.
Because she
out.
does.
So-
First of all, she does.
Produces well.
She
Yeah,
does.
that's-
She
that's what I'm
produces,
saying.
but she does
So-
executive producing too as well, y'all.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm trying to get to, doing the executive. That's
all
what
the things,
money.
but we gotta let her go,
Huh?
guys, because
Yes.
she gotta go ahead and get to Cape Town.
Come on, Cape
In a
Town.
couple of days.
Yes.
We pray that you have. We touch an agreement right now for a
Yes.
safe
Most
trip,
definitely, yes.
and we want to see you when you come back. Bring me a souvenir.
I will.
Yeah,
I
bring
just
me a
want to
little
show you. I know I
souvenir.
like.
Bring
Yeah, I know,
He liked me to bring T-shirts and
I
stuff.
like that.
I
I
want-
like
I want
on
a
set.
t-shirt.
No, because I like.
Mama like
because I like on
refrigerator
set.
magnets, and my
Yeah, I
brother
like on
likes the
set
shot
shirts.
glasses.
So
That should be getting like. I want her
shot
paraphernalia
glass-
stuff.
I like
like,
shot
that's me.
glasses or
I'm getting personal stuff.
yeah.
No, I want
Right,
your
he want a
button.
set shirt.
Right, I want a set shirt. I want some personal like
Right.
that. But I did get one for coming to America. Yes,
Yep, I did get
I
you a
lost
set
weight.
shirt.
I lost 100 and some pounds, so now I can wear it. Boom. Plug that in now because it
I
was
did get him a small
it
shirt. I
was a
like,
medium.
I got a shirt, but it's little. He's like, give it to me.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna
so now
make it work.
I can wear it now. So thank you for that. So
Yeah,
I
I
definitely be
got
looking for
you.
something from Cape
I
Town.
got you.
Thank you.
I got
Thank
you.
you.
Amen.
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to get out of here. It's your favorite girl in the world, D4. Don't forget to love yourself, or nobody else will. We love you. God love you. But it's most important that you love yourself.
Yes, it's your boy T-Vocal, the host. We have our amazing guest today, Crystal Woodford, in the building. Love y'all so much. Hey,
Go
till
follow
next
her,
time.
go follow
Till next
us.
time.
Peace.
Like, subscribe, and share. Love you much. Peace.
Whoa, hey.
Oh,
Shouts out
here
to
we
our
go.
amazing fashion sponsors of the day.
Man, check out Rude Boys artwork, man. You can get it right now. customize anything. They fresh to death.
And yes, honey, yarn earrings by Affirmed Accessories. Make sure you go on Facebook. Check us out right now so you can have the perfect pop for your outfit. It's cold outside and they will keep your ears and your neck warm. So listen, go and check out our people right now. They have amazing things in the city. Affirmed Accessories, Rude Boys, artwork. If you have a business and you would like for us to rock your stuff and shout you out as well, make sure you get with the Culturally Connected, where we will get you connected. Peace. So here's the thing.